Good afternoon to everyone. Kindly acknowledge in the chat box. Am I audible? All right. Thank you so much for acknowledging in the chat box that I'm audible. Welcome for the info session at NMIMS NGSC. So this info session is about understanding more effectively about the bachelor degree program which NMIMS NGSC offers, right? So definitely you are going to understand, you're going to get an insight about how the BBA and the BCom program are going to create a difference in your life if you're pursuing these degrees from NMIMS NGSC. So we'll start with the program outlines. What's the USP of the program? What are the learning objectives of the program? What are the learning outcomes which you can expect as a learner from these programs? And apart from that, interestingly, what are the comprehensive courses which the student can learn from joining these programs and can definitely have an edge on the various competitors or their promoter, their peers in the industry. So let's get started with. So we as SVCAMS and NMIMS deemed to be university is that India's top ranked university. SVCAMS started its journey in the year 1981 and then it evolved over a period of time. Over a period of time, NGSC do evolved. So you can definitely see from the year 2012 onwards, NGSC, that is NGSC, EdTech University definitely launched various programs with regard to the online and distance education. And in the year 2016 onwards, 2019 onwards, you can see the way NGSC is growing with the number of students, with the number of participants across the globe, which are very much participative and interactive in the for the sake of online learning and for the lifelong learning as well. So let's move ahead. Let's talk a little more about NMIMS Global Access, about the school itself. So NMIMS Global Access is India's largest EdTech university, as you know well, right? And apart from that, when it comes to the number of students, the number of enrolled students, the number of active students, the number is increasing by leaps and bounds. So we founded in the year 1994, and in 2012, we began the journey basically in the path of online learning and the use of edtech. Now, today we are going to talk about the graduate programs which are being offered by NMIMS Global Access School in the online mode. Introducing the BCom and the BBA programs by this school. So while the BBA and the BCom programs being introduced by the school, these are available right at your doorstep. So what is the unique about this program, right? So the unique thing which I can say about this program is about the live interactive sessions and the curriculum itself. So today I'm going to definitely talk about the unique features of these programs, which the student can definitely get into, can get the advantages of if they get enrolled for these programs. So what this program at graduate level talks about, these program at graduate level talks about how a solid foundation can be built across, right? For the various domains, right? For the various courses, and they can step how the participant can step in the corporate world so as they can explore the opportunities of growth, career advancement, and so on. So the BCom and the BB programs are basically the top ranked programs, and they aims at providing comprehensive knowledge in the domains of accounts, finance, and management. So this is about how our school has been ranked across the various newsletters and among the top best commerce colleges. This is a note from our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Shalini Kalia, and ma'am believes very humbly about that these programs focuses towards nurturing the young mind with contemporary domain knowledge and the employability skills. So definitely post the COVID area, or I can say the arena, if it gets over a period of time, definitely these skills which the students gain over a period in the BCom and the BBA program will provide them more on the part of employability as well as the domain specific skills. Now let's talk about the BCom program, the learning objectives, the learning outcome, the course structure, and so on. So I'm Dr. Purvasha talking about the BBA and the BCom program with you people. Thank you so much for joining this session. And now we will formally start with how the BCom program and the BBA programs are designed so that these programs can meet the need of the hour and definitely of the users, of the learners as well. So the BCom program aims at providing relevant knowledge and the necessary skills in the domain of accountancy and finance. It aims at problem solving skills, right? And what could be the different alternatives which can be evaluated for the sake of solving any specific business problem, right? So the participants definitely get a deep insight towards higher education in this specific area of accounts, finance, and management. Now, let's talk about the program highlights, right? So it's an undergrad program in commerce and the related courses in finance. What is the major focus of this program? The program aims at holistic development of the learners so that they could be successful managers for tomorrow, right? And the contemporary courses like accounts, taxation, business law, company law, right? Financial statement analysis, management, all this are taken care of while designing the course structure for this particular program. What could be the probable program outcomes which you can look into? Definitely. The key outcomes which are kept in mind while designing this particular program is to create and to inculcate and to develop certain key skills, certain key knowledge areas among the learners. So the key program outcomes results in establishing a strong base among the learners for the various businesses, trades, and commerce. The key outcome from the BCom program is to apply the quantitative skills for working in financial market, including analyzing the portfolio and managing them. It also aims at providing or enlightening the students or the learners about the emerging trends in accountancy. So you can definitely see here that you can definitely observe here basically that all the emerging trends in accountancy are going to be covered here in the program structure part, right? So let's look into this. So BCom career opportunity. Once a student complete the BCom program from NMIMS and GSC, what are the career opportunities the student can explore or look into? The student can look into the profiles or the job profiles of accountants, accounts manager, relationship managers, customer support executives, financial analysts, and so on. So they can apply for jobs or profiles relevant to financial sectors, accounting sector, and financial management across all industries. Now, what are the advantages of the program? Okay, so when I talk about the advantages of the program, the student, the learner will observe that these programs aims at continuous engagement, learning, and assessment. So when the student complete the program, he will observe that that's a continuous process, not only on engagement part, but learning and assessment part, which is very unique here. We also invite guest faculties, experts from industry, from academia, so as to share the latest which is happening with the students, right? As the guest sessions or the guest lectures. Apart from this, access to e-learning content for the duration of the program is available to the student. So once you enroll for the program, you have 24/7 access to the online to the e-learning content at any point of time, right? Now, importantly, the curriculum. The curriculum offered by us is flexible and is quite interactive. At the same point of time, the curriculum is designed by the experts, subject matter experts who have a deep insight about the industry as well as academia. right? So these are the unique advantages of the program. These are the faculties who are exclusively taking the core courses of BCom program, and Professor Deepak Gupta, Professor Pooja, Professor Brinda, and we all take the core papers for the BCom program. Now let's talk about the program structure. The program structure is about the program structure. So let's talk about the respected courses which are in the respected program. Okay, I would like to understand, is it like the audio is clear from my end, right? Okay, so Divyanshi, please check from your end because rest of the participants can hear me clear and louder, isn't it? Okay, so let's get into the semesters, the respected program, the respected courses in the respected semester, and so on. So the first year comprises of 2 semesters, as we are all aware of that. So in the first semester, there is like 6 course, and in the second semester also we do have the 6 course. So it's how, 36 courses, 35 courses plus 1 project is equal to 36 altogether. We can see here that these are the respected courses for SEM 1 and SEM 2. In SEM 1, we are going to cover the basics of the course like in management, in accounting, in IT, in economics, and so on. So these are the essentials of management, business communication, microeconomics, OB, HRM, and essentials of IT. So these programs forms the base of the these courses form the base of subsequent courses in the respected semester 2, 3, 4 onwards. Right. Once the student is done with SEM 1, then definitely the advanced financial accounting is there in the SEM 2. Then macroeconomics will be in SEM 2. Apart from that, business stats and environmental and disaster management will also be covered under SEM 2. Right. So first we are going to talk about the BCom part, and then definitely we are going to talk about the BBA part, Jalaj. Will that work? Okay, so let me talk on this aspect, and definitely we'll talk about the BBA part as well. Now, when it comes to the second year, the basic is covered in the first, and now in the second year, the specific courses like cost accounting, financial management, auditing, then research methodology, taxation, analytics, corporate and IT law, so on are covered in SEM 3 and SEM 4. So you can see that we do have a blend of the traditional courses like banking, business law, right? Audit, cost, but we do have a blend of, contemporary courses here like analytics, then research methodology, then corporate and information technology law. So the student get a holistic idea about, how the things will get into in second year. In third year, we do have certain specific courses with regard to accounts, finance, and management. So definitely, as a student, you will learn about the financial statement analysis part, investment product and analysis, Indian accounting standards. You would also get an idea about entrepreneurship management, and so on. In the third year, SEM 5, we covered this way. And in SEM 4, we are going to talk about the emerging trends of accountancy, right? Corporate finance, business ethics and corporate governance. This all topics are very much sustainable when it comes to like learning, right? So apart from this, financial modeling is something very interesting, very new and very contemporary topic. So all this topic wherein not only an emphasis has been given on the accountancy part, but emphasis has been equally given to all the respected areas of finance. So you can see here the investment products and analysis, investment portfolio management, modeling part, emerging trends in accountancy, and so on. So this is about the course structure of BCom we just completed. And now let's get started with the course structure of BBA program. So the BBA program is designed to provide a strong foundation for the management skills necessary to cater to the today's dynamic corporate world. Definitely, when we look to the BBA programs, it aims to make the students industry ready managers, right? Apart from that, it aims to provide state of the art infrastructure to the students to support and propel their career path. So definitely the student who are pursuing the BBA program will get a choice here when it comes to the electives, right? So we offer electives in the domain of marketing and finance. So in the third year, student can choose accordingly and then can build upon the respected areas. Now, what are the key outcomes which a student can expect here from a BBA program? Okay, so the BBA programs aims at definitely making up, creating up, building up the foundation level across the all the courses for business management. So the participants can definitely develop the entrepreneurship acumen, innovating, or I can say getting innovation in ideating the business plan, right? Understanding the startup ecosystem and so on. Apart from that, when I look to the career opportunities, what a student can look into while pursuing or once completing the BBA program. Yes, so there are a wide variety, or I can say a range of career options available in the various domains like finance, marketing, general management, operations, and IT. What is the advantage of the program? Definitely the advantages of the program, when I say you pursue these degrees with NMIMS and GSC, you get definitely the updated knowledge from the industry experts. You get continuous engagement with regard to the respected courses with the faculties, continuous engagement when it comes to learning and assessment part, and access to the e-content in soft copy, definitely to the lectures as well. You can have an access and all the respected material which is uploaded by the faculty who is teaching the respected course. So these are the faculties who are teaching the BBA program. Now let's talk about the program structure when it comes to BBA. So when it comes to BBA program, the first SEM and the second SEM is like there is a small difference in the BBA and the BCom when it comes to the first year, SEM 1 and SEM 2. Apart from that, when I say SEM 2, you will specifically learn about the marketing aspects, right? You will definitely learn about the operation research part. In SEM 3 and SEM 4, specific emphasis is given to courses like performance management system, production, and TQM, right? Apart from that, emphasis has been given to international business and export and import management, right? And so on so far. So all the respected courses are being covered here in the second year of the BBA program. In third year, the students have a choice that they can definitely go for electives, that's finance and marketing. So we do offer electives, two electives to select from finance and marketing. The third year basically talks about SEM 5 and SEM 6. So in SEM 5, these three are the compulsory courses, and the student do have a choice that they can pick up from the marketing electives or the finance elective. Similarly, for SEM 6, the student has these four compulsory papers, and then there is a choice of electives in marketing and finance. So the electives are designed in such a manner that they get in-depth idea, in-depth understanding and knowledge about the specific domain, whether it's finance or whether it's marketing. So yes, Sanika, we have two options, that is marketing and finance. Right now, BBA, you have a option to choose either the electives in finance, covering these financial institutions and market, corporate finance, investment analysis and portfolio management, and so on, or you can go for the marketing part, right? Are all the courses same as what is being taught on campus? So Sanskar, this is like, I can say integration of the most contemporary courses across. So maybe if you compare other universities, you may find that one of the subject or the two of the subject maybe not here, but some two other subjects like financial modeling, emerging trends in accountancy, then apart from that, say entrepreneurship management has been covered here. So pretty much good courses are covered. So proper justice has been done with all the respected courses when it comes to learning and building upon those courses, right? Okay, so let's move ahead. The academic delivery part. So this is about the academic delivery. The morning hours are 100% dedicated for academic delivery for the BBA and the BCom program. So the session starts morning 7:30 and goes till 11 o'clock in the morning. By the time, in this 3.5 months, all the respected courses are completed semester wise. And this is how the academic delivery has been planned for the various courses which are being the part of BBA or the BCom program. So as far as the sessions are concerned, the timing is 7:30 to 9 and 9:30 to 11 a.m., right? Apart from that, the employability skills related sessions has been planned on the weekend. So this is one part that, okay, your courses will be from Monday to Saturday and employability skills related sessions will be planned on the weekend part. Now, who are the faculty? Yeah, it's very important to understand that who are the faculty, at NMIMS and GSC, with whom we will be interacting and who will be teaching us. So these are from top business schools, IIMs, IITs, and ISBs. And definitely the student will get a deep understanding, deep knowledge and insight about the respected courses which are being taught at NMIMS and GSC. Now let's talk about the learning experience at NMIMS Global Access. So how we actually promote learning among our students. Like, definitely it's important to get into any top-notch concept first to understand the basic part. So every student is unique for us, and definitely we start with building the blocks from the very basic points. So it starts with the understanding of the concepts and the principles very clearly through the interactive sessions. You can definitely attend the live sessions. You can put across your queries. The faculty who's delivering the session can respond to the queries and so on. It's more about getting into the self-learning mode again. So the student do have certain assignments, do have certain caselets wherein the student can get into the details, can come up with their own conclusions and experience and analysis part, discuss the same in the class with the respected faculty. When it comes to learning experience, it's more about revisiting and revising the modules through the recorded lectures. So once you're done with the online class, you can definitely go back to the recording, right? And if you find any difficulty on any of the aspect, you can come back to the faculty by post your queries. That is a small window available in the learning resources wherein you can put across your queries so that the faculty can revert to you at a specific point of time on the specific queries which you observe therein, right? And apart from that, when it comes to the courses, definitely the courses has been taken from the renowned authors. The material has been taken from the renowned authors. So I think that's not actually the thing which you need to worry about. So when it comes to learning, when it comes to the content part, when it comes to the lecture delivery part, when it comes to the faculty part, everything is well designed, well taken care of. So you need not to worry on that part. Okay. Now let's move to the next part, that is employability skills, career services, and the placements assistant, which I think majority of you people have some concerns over that how that can be taken care of when it comes to creating or generating more and more employability related skills or any placement assistant which can be provided to these students. Okay, so Vedant, which courses are there in BBA? I already covered in the previous slide, so probably you might have missed on that. Okay, so Richita, now we can definitely discuss on the employability skills. All right, all right. That's wonderful. So when it comes to employability skills, what are these employability skills about? So employability skills are about making the students industry ready, right? So we know that these days every industry is disruptive in nature, right? And it's important that the participants, that individuals who work in the industry are well equipped of. Keeping this particular thought in mind, we do offer employability skills with our regular program. So there are 3 modules of 10 hours, each spread across 3 semesters across, which covers the soft and tech skills, right? And on completion of the program, the participant become the part of the worldwide NMIMS alumni network. Definitely they can connect on, then they can leverage on the networking part, right? So employability skills, 3 modules of 10 hours each spread across 3 semesters. Now, what are these employability skills? The employability skills are first one, the first module is soft skills for manager. So basically it's a 10-hour program, right? So 10-hour course, which is a skill-based course based in semester 1. Okay. Tele ERP, making accounting simple, which is again a technical one and which is again mapped with SEM 2. Start Your Startup is a technical one and is mapped with SEM 3. So that's how you can definitely look into this employability skills related program. So wonderful, Tanya. Sounds good. Assessment, the faculty driven programs, that is the employability skills related programs, are totally faculty driven. So these will be assessed by the faculties with 30 marks for each module, right? For masters or the higher education, this is basically for, okay, Aryan asked that, do you have tie-ups with US universities for masters or higher education? No, as of now, there is no such tie-up. When it comes to career placement, say our career placement, or I can say the placement assistance service, is a first of a kind offering for distance and online education program, and which makes these BBA and BCom program as the unique programs, right? So definitely it's going to help the learners, the participant, to get into the placement support and the career assistant part, right? Now let's look into the credit structure of the program. So live sessions 45 hours, assignment 15 hours, which the students need to complete and submit. Apart from that, when I say the self-learning material, it's for 40 hours. So the total credit structure here under is for 144 credits. So this particular program, when it comes to like is for 144 credits. One credit is equal to 30 hours, and per course, I can say there are 4 credit provided. And apart from that, we do offer certain video cases, practice worksheet, business cases, and articles through which the students can get into and definitely enrich their learning effectively. Now, when it comes to exam pattern, all the semesters except the 5th semester, right? Because there is one project in Sem 5. So all the papers, all the courses are allocated 100 marks. So each paper 100 mark. 100 mark is equal to 130 marks for the assignment and 70 marks for the term and exams, right? So the students need to focus for the 100 marks in this particular manner. That is 30 marks for the assignment part and the 70 mark for the end term exams. So you need to submit the assignment for which 30 marks are allocated. And again, the end term examination is for 70 marks, right? Now let's look into the eligibility criteria, right? Who can apply for BCom or the BBA program? Let's have a look into this. So anyone with HSC 10+2 in any discipline from a recognized board with a minimum 50%, right? So Aryan, I believe this answers your question, right? So any HSC student or SSC student with the required qualification, which is mentioned here, that if the student is SSC, then it is 10 plus 3 years diploma recognized by AICT with 55% will also suffice the eligibility criteria. Math is not compulsory here, Tanya. So apart from that, HSC 10+2 in any discipline from a recognized board, right, with 45% and minimum 2 years of work experience can also join the BCom program. So you can see here how the learning is being flexible here, right? So anyone with 10+2 or SSC 10+3 can join in the program. Now, when it comes to the fee structure, so you have 2 options plus 1. That is, option number 1 is full fee payment. Option number 2 is annual payment. And option number 3 is semester-wise fee payment. So this is how you can make the payment. So when it comes to full fee payment, it's 94,000 plus admission processing fee 1,200. Apart from that, if you go for second option, that is you want to make the annual payments, it is 33,000 program fee per year. So you have to make the payment. Yes, this is exactly about BCom program. So 33,000 for 3 years. So 33 into 9, 33,000 into 3 is equal to 99,000, which comes to the total payment for the 3 years if you choose to make the payment on a yearly basis. So on a yearly basis, it is 33,000 per year. Okay. Plus 1,200 is the admission processing fee. And if you choose to pay for semester wise, so you are well aware of that there are 6 semesters. Per semester, you have to pay 18,000 rupees. Okay. And at the same point of time, the admission processing fee is across, that's the 1,200 one. Okay. Now, an initial amount of 5,000 from the program fee will be collected at the time of registration. So out of the 94,000, for example, 5,000 will be collected at the time of registration. So you need to pay the balance, that is 89,000. So it's like 1,200 plus 5,000 plus 89,000. This is how it comes to 94,000 plus 1,200. So I believe that's clear to everyone. The university do offer special incentives at a concession in the program fee, that is 20% to our armed force. So this is how the program, I can say the eligibility criteria for BCom and the fee structure for BCom has been mentioned here. Now, when it comes to exam pattern, the exam pattern is like 100 marks. So 30 marks, how the 30 marks are, jotted down here. So 10 marks, 2 question is equal to 20 marks, plus 5 marks, 2 question is equal to 20 plus 10 is equal to 30, right? So you have to complete altogether 4 questions, and that comprises 30 marks for the assessment part, that's the assignment assessment. And the TEE, that is term and examination, is about covering the MCQs and descriptives from the study material of the respected course. So it's about 1 mark. 20 questions for 1 mark is equal to 20 marks. Similarly, when I say 2 marks, so 10 questions for 2 marks is equal to 20 marks. And that's how the total of the MCQ comes to 40 marks, right? So these 1 mark or 2 mark questions are like 1 mark is direct question, maybe like a fill in the blanks or choosing the right answer or options available. And the 2 marks questions are basically the application based questions. So you need to do certain computation part, or you need to relate to any specific situation, and then you need to answer, and so on. Right now, again, when it comes to assignments, the assignments are more of like application based. So these are like the scenario based assignments. So a specific situation is given to you, and on the basis of the situation, you have to apply the concepts what you learned in the class, and you have to come up with the solution for that respective assignment. So this is like the breakup of the assignment part. Okay, and that's how I conclude on this part, that yes, why we create a difference when we offer the BBA or the BCom program from NMIMS and GSC. Okay. All right. So I'm done with my side when it comes to the information, when it comes to the BBA and the BCom program. And now let's take the respected question of the respected participants, right? Okay. So will they provide placement? Yes, Ruchita, placement is provided. So there is someone called as anonymous attendee. What about BBA honors? How does different from the regular BBA? So we do not offer here the BBA honors. That's the regular BBA program which is being offered. Now, what is the admission process and who will get preference for admission in the college? This is the question asked by Keshav. So Keshav, definitely you can connect with the admission team. We can definitely have the number are mentioned here. So definitely you can connect with that. And the distance, yeah, definitely. When you will publish the result of NPET results not to be taken care of by NGSC, right? Who are the recruiters in the placement program? Sankalp asked this question. Sankalp, you can connect with the student support team here, admission coordinators, and they will get back to you on one-to-one basis, right? So Sabine mentioned that I'm 37-year-old. Is there any distance education in BBA? So it's more of an online learning, right? So Sabine, definitely you can attend the lectures by sitting at your place. You need not to come to the college on that part. And definitely you can have a proper work life and updating yourself as a balance of all these three things can be there. Divyanshias, is this completely online? How to apply in the next session, placement part. So the placement part will be in the later side of, or I can say the later part of the degree or the program, right? So it's completely online. And nowadays, all the, say, when you talk about the regular one also, they are online. So now there is no such a great difference. So that is something very unique here that we do offer the same. And do we have the group projects? No, you don't have the group projects. You have a simple project that is one project in SEM 5, wherein you have to prepare the project as per the topic given, as per the topic decided, and submit the project report. And the project has been allocated 100 marks for that. Is it must to visit the college during the admission process? So Tamil Bharti asked this question. So you can connect with distance.nmims.edu, and I think you'll get the answer. I think there is no need to come to college for the admission. All the things can be taken care by online meeting part. Yes, so the exam, Sanket asked that the exam pattern shown in the previous slide applies to the BCom and the BBA as well. Yes, yes, definitely. The exam pattern of BBA and the BCom is the same one. No doubt on that part. So Tanya asked that both BBA and BCom is equally good, or BCom has an edge over BBA. I'm interested in BBA. Sounds good, Tanya. You have to definitely take a call on that, because BBA is more of the marketing part or the general management part, and the BCom is more specifically related to finance and accounts part, right? Are the admissions open for BBA? Yes, the admission open for BBA part. The eligibility for the BBA, Ayush asked this question that what is the eligibility for BBA? The eligibility for both the program is the same one. So one of the attendee asked that the name is not mentioned here. If I'm from science background for 11th and 12th, can I face any difficulty in doing BBA? I don't think so that there would be any difficulty, because definitely a proper handholding for every student is done here when it comes to learning. So I can say definitely the sessions, the faculties, all are very interactive, that you will not find any difficulty here. So is the admission just be done by NMIMS or third-party enrollment advisor? No, the admission is done by our school only. Would there be live lectures or recorded modules? Need to ask this question. So just a minute. So would there be live lectures or recorded modules? The lectures will be live, but if any students want to go to the recorded modules, that would be available in the library part. Definitely, you can connect on the learning resources, and you can have an access to the recorded sessions which has taken place for the respected courses. I'm in 12th grade ICSE right now. When and what exams shall I appear for next year BBA course? So it's not like you have to appear for any specific exam for the BBA course here. So you have to satisfy the eligibility criteria, and that will work about here. Okay, so on same. Ayush, when it comes to the percentage required for BBA admission, the same eligibility criteria which I mentioned here will be applicable. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, please do take. Okay. So Sankalp asked that what's the last date for admission? So the earlier the better. All right. No, you don't have to give NPET for admission here, Kesha. Is degree same as normal course degree? Yes, Piyush, that's true. What is there any, so Harsh has this question that what is there any entrance exam for taking admission, or there is direct admission process? That's a direct admission process here. Okay. There is as such no reservation for any specific candidate other than the concession, the fee which is provided. When the classes are likely to start? So, Sai Krishna, the first, I can say the initial classes has been started, but yes, we are going to start with the next batch soon. So earlier the better, Sai Kiran. Yes, Piyush, everything will be provided. So Piyush has that student email will be provided. I think you can connect on student support. Definitely, they can connect with you on the any notification, any updation. The classes, yes. I'm in the 12th CBSE board. As a result, are not published. Can we apply for the BBA program before the results are published? The eligibility criteria very clearly specifies that they should be taken care of when it comes to applying for the respected course, right? So if the result is awaited, at least you can put across the application and then the things can be taken care of. Okay. Do we have the course material as hard copy also? Sai Krishna asked this question. So yes, Sai Krishna, we do provide the soft copy of the study material and the hard copy of the study material to the students. Okay. So any other question left? Raj, Ishit, Jalaj, for this you can connect with the student support or the course coordinator. Yes, so definitely the respected elements with regard to the assessment has been mentioned here. Any other question left? Whom do I have to connect for the admission process? Keshav asked this question. So Keshav, you can connect with the counselors or the student support team here to get the admission, right? Or you can visit this page, distance.nmims.edu. So definitely we'll get the connect here, who will definitely guide you on the admission part. Okay. So any other question? So Shreya asked the question like, can we wish to join the campus if we are in distance learning like someday? So Shreya, this is completely online course, or I can say distance education course. So that needs to be done at your pace, at your end. Yes. Dinal asked that no NAPET. Yes, no. So Sai Krishna asked that to which universities NMIMS had accredited with. So NMIMS itself is the deemed university. Sai Krishna. No Aryan, no Aryan. Okay. So any other concern, any other doubt? Anyone? No, no, Dinal. So next year also, and no NPET needed. No. As such, the eligibility criteria is very simple. If you fit in on any of the eligibility criteria, you are free to join the course, right? You're most welcome on that part. Okay. The lectures, as I mentioned, Ruchi, that the lectures will be from Monday to Saturday, morning 7:30 till 11 a.m. So this is how the lectures will be conducted and delivered with a specified structure. So Neetu asked the question, would lectures be online even after upliftment of lockdown? Yes, the lectures will be online. Definitely, you can visit the campus at any point of time. That's not an issue. Okay, so as such, no PDF is available, Ayush, right? So this, Vruti asked about what about full-time BBA? So this is about the BBA in the online mode, right? Post-COVID also, the lectures will be online only and not offline, okay? All right. So I'm winding up the session here. And in case you have any specific doubt, do connect with the course coordinators or the counselors, and definitely we can come back to you on any of your specific queries. Thank you so much for joining me in for the info session for BBA and BCom program. Do you have the exam centers in Chennai? This is the question from Sai Krishna. So Sai Krishna, you have to connect on that part. I'm not sure on that, whether we have an exam center, but more or less we might be having the exam center there because Chennai is a big city. Okay. Thank you so much for joining in. Take care. Bye-bye.